Hi, I'm Rustic Guy. Welcome to my channel. Please go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to join me in my journey into life. And tonight we're going to do a quick beer tasting and review of Dragon's Milk Reserve. Now, I had a suggestion from my brother from another mother to try a Dragon's Milk by New Holland, brewing company, and I just happen to have I have a good friend of mine that's a jet setting world traveler. He is affectionately known as Captain Cockbreath. Um, he doesn't like it, but I think it's funny as shit. So he's Captain Cockbreath. Anyways, he's out in California. Um, I'm not in California, very far from California. I don't know if we can get these out here, but he brought this back to me from California. It is the Dragon's Milk Reserve, and I have to get it closer so I can read it. Um, it is a bourbon barrel. Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute. It is the 2022 Reserve 2. It is a bourbon barrel aged stout with stroop waffle cookies, coffee, caramel, and cinnamon. Jump and Jiminy, does it get any better than that? Holy key rice, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to try this. So, there's also the whole Dragon's Milk story is there. I'm not going to go through and read it all. We're going to give this bad boy a crack, and I'm going to give it a pour. And because we are in the basement doing this, I don't have a beer opener down here, so we're just using some pliers. So, let's see if I can pour this. Oh, you know what? Maybe about like this. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm trying to figure this out as I go, so just bear with me. It's what we do. I don't have a clue. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? It's what we do. Don't have a clue. It's what we do. Sorry, I shouldn't sing. So, first of all, I was too busy singing to pay attention to what I was doing, but it pours a very deep, dark brown. It's got a very thin head. Could be because it was a crappy pour. I'm known to be a knucklehead pouring person. That's what I am, a pouring person. Anyways, I have a tendency to not pour the way it probably should be poured, so that might be my fault. Right off the bat, now, as you know, because I say it in every video, if you haven't watched, my nose doesn't work like it should, but there is something in it. You know what I think I smell? It's I think it's the bourbon. To be honest, I think what I'm smelling is a mixture of kind of the chocolatiness of the stout with the bourbon. I don't know. It could be a little bit of that Strufen waffle cookie. I don't know. But anyway, so let's do this. Cheers. It's interesting. So, right in the front of this beer, what I taste is what I smelled. I don't know, smelled is the right way to say it. With the aromas I was picking up from sniffing it is what was on the very front. It is a sweet beer, but it's not as sweet as you would think. And then you slowly got a hint of some cinnamon. And the beginning is the Strufen waffle cookie, I'm sure, is what it is. But at the end, you get a little bit of that caramel, a little bit of the cinnamon. It is not bitter. It is not a bitter beer because bitter beers are not a better beer. Ugh, do not like bitter. This is not a bitter beer. Sometimes the stouts with these chocolate stouts, they have a tendency to finish with a very, it's a dark chocolate or something, and it just has a tendency to finish bitter, and I don't particularly care for that. This is a more of a sweet beer than a non-sweet beer, and I didn't even look to see. Ooh, 11%. This is an 11% ABV, so it's definitely got a little bit of kick. Um, If you get the opportunity, I've had the regular dragon's milk, but there's a lot of varieties of dragon's milk. This is just one of many. I have not had many of the varieties. I've had the regular dragon's milk, and this. These are my only two uh, examples of being able to try this. So I would definitely try it if you get the opportunity to try this. I bet this is really good on draft. If you get the opportunity to try it on draft, oh, don't pass it up. But if you do get a chance to try this, I would absolutely recommend giving it a try if you like this style of beer. I'm Rustic Guy. This is what we do. We ramble, we talk, we sometimes don't have a clue what the hell we're talking about, and other times we do. It's up to you to figure it out, I guess. But if this is the kind of stuff you like, this is what we do. Please go ahead and subscribe. Do me a favor as well. I'm kind of stumbling through this. It's been a long day for me. I apologize, but just please drink responsibly, and most importantly, don't drink and drive. I do appreciate you watching. Cheers.